me just add very quickly to the discussion about 3D plans. I participated in a national working group discussion about 3D plan and developments of 3D plans in Norway a couple of months ago. That was very much directed towards very detailed planning plans so far. But what I saw, just notice. I'm going to talk about subsurface information and planning. This is a result of one of the subgroups of working group 2. I'm just following Susie's excellent structure of the report. Subsurface planning seen in an urban context. As we can see, it's very important in urban areas where the subsurface is frequently used and or where there are geotechnical challenges or assets. As Mari has pointed out before, it is very important to know where in the planning hierarchy and where in the planning process the information is needed, what information that is needed, and to have guidelines for this. Internal could be embedded in the local government or local management. I'm showing our urban planning sum, as we invented on the plane down here. Just to highlight that subsurface is just one of very many things that an urban planner needs to focus on at each level in the planning hierarchy. Urban needs, they are decided by a policy framework, such as legislation, political decisions, political directives. They are dependent on the planning level, scale, type of plan, and what is the urban planning task. It's dependent on the planning phase or stage. And it's also very dependent on the city characteristics, such as the economy, physical environment, and the data availability. I've picked out some best practices or best efforts for you to decide. In Oslo, we have done a detailed an information needs analysis that can be applied on both detailed and strategic planning. I showed it yesterday. Johan showed parts of the results yesterday. We started out with making an analysis of the geological subsurface assets and challenges within the local environment. Very easy table. Challenges the quaternary geological level, and challenges in bedrock, assets in bedrock, and challenges with the bedrock. And just try to describe that in a very straightforward way, easy to understand for anyone without geological background or knowledge. Then we sat down and we analyzed the subsurface needs within the planning and building process, creating the table that we showed, and we have written a proposition for changes to be made into our quality management system, that basically saying at this level that and that information should be considered, and so on. It's a huge document, I'm not going to go into it. We've also got an example from Glasgow, which is Helen presented her work yesterday. Trying to shorten it down. We've also got an example from the Swedish Geotechnical Institute that does provide expertise on landslide and erosion, and they make it's a national support both at strategic and detailed level. They have it on their website. It's very structured, easy to find in English and Swedish. They offer regular information visits, YouTube seminars, and review of planning documents. As some municipalities that are in very risk zones, as far as I've understood, they can access this. There is also the example of communication between urban planners and subsurface specialists, the example from Rotterdam municipality, and developed very much by Francia and Ignace, which is going to be presented in detail later on. We mentioned yesterday our strategic planning workshop in Ljubljana, where we focused on strategic and superior plans. It's important that they give guidance to principles of detailed land use plans. I'm going to quote Helen. The guidance and the principles that you give in at the strategic level, they cascade down, go down, and they affect all the other lower planning levels. And I've come from the workshop in Ljubljana. That was very important for us to actually understand, is that the terminology used to describe strategic and detailed planning differs very much. In the UK, it's a development plan. At the strategic level, we use master plan, and this is it's making it complicated, and it's making it complicated for us to discuss together and understand each other. And it was concluded that all information available to everybody at all times is not the answer. It's already been said. We did pick out some features. Depth to bedrock, that needs to be at a strategic level in many cases. Major subsoil characteristics, such as landslides, clay contamination. Areas where groundwater management can be of importance, can be for many reasons, but that's almost all of the municipalities participated had that as an issue. And how to include major underground constructions. We had some key knowledge gaps, a useful scale for geological and geotechnical information. That was very different from 250, at least from the workshop, 250,000, scale of 250,000 down to a scale of 2,000, 1 to 2,000. So that is very different. Experiences from renewals and updates of existing urban subsurface master plans. Haven't seen any so far. Examples of financial solutions used to make subsurface information available in strategic planning, where guidelines for several unknown projects are set. Just touching into the discussion of Radu and Johan earlier, who should fund this? At what scale? How detailed? And this is very much depending on what is the gain of actually giving this, producing this information. In a municipality like Oslo, for example, where you have a lot of private initiatives, and the municipality is giving yes or no, but not really investing money. This is very much a question to be up for discussion. Methods to bring subsurface information into urban planning in cities with little resources, the key knowledge gap, and the benefit of intensified and extended usage of geotechnical data, of course, of urban space management.